Alright, it is 11 a.m. This morning. I've cooked 5 eggs in probably 2 tablespoons of butter. I didn't really measure it out. I'm trying to stick to the theory of don't track for the first 90 days and see what happens. I don't know when I'll be able to eat later, so I don't want another issue like yesterday, so we're trying 5 eggs. Okay, have my shower, letting the natural sun and heat dry my hair right now. Going down to see if Dad has cutters that will cut these legs off, because you'll see if he has something. I'll show you what I'm doing with it. Okay, so last night I ended up with just a teeny bit of indigestion for like 15-20 minutes, and then I was fine. Perfectly fine, and nothing happened with the 5 eggs. Now, they are not extra large or large eggs. From the looks of it, to me, they are medium to small eggs, which could make a difference. I will not be getting back on the scale. I got on the scale this morning at 2:25 because I ended up crying all night in severe pain. When I am in that much pain, I always go up in weight, and y'all, I'm going to be taking Motrin because I can never suffer like I did last night. And if you watch me over the years, you know when I take ibuprofen, it's very hard. I don't lose weight. And that's okay because I can't deal with the pain and I have way too much going on. What, honey? Hold on. Okay, Dino just wanted to interrupt me. So basically what I'm saying is because ibuprofen makes it hard for my weight to go down, plus I'm doing electrolytes, which sometimes makes me retain some water, I won't be getting back on the scale until after 90 days. So it's 20 days away. And whatever it says, I'm not going to get upset with. I did wake up with my stomach swollen, but I knew it would be swollen because I went to bed with it swollen. So it's not the food swelling it right now. I have some weird condition. I forgot what it's called. That when I do physical activity, anything that exerts myself, and this is why I can't go heavy on cardio or weightlifting, my body swells. My whole entire body swells. And this is what discouraged me last year when I was doing my garden, because I swole so bad that it looked like I gained 20 pounds. The scale did not move. It was the swelling of anywhere I might have muscles and stuff. And I don't mean it was like, oh, you got muscles, you're swollen, like a good. No, this is, I've hurt myself and I'm swollen. But, let me try to pull this out a little more. But I gotta get to work. So, yeah, I'm trying to get my porch done, trying to get the garden done, trying to get all this redneck cleanup going on because it looks like a trash hole. So, yeah, gonna be a busy day again. Well, I was planning on getting to work and not taking any kind of walk, but Freya has been screaming at the door for over 24 hours wanting out for a walk, and she's making herself very sick. She threw up. So we're out walking to calm the baby down. I know this is not spoiling her. This is, getting some steps in and calming her down. Because she is used to walking every day because I was walking her every day. But yesterday, I was so busy I couldn't. So, she was disappointed. It's just like your dogs. Think about it. If you have a dog and you never take it for a walk, they throw fits. Unfortunately, I taught her and Sharky what walks were in a stroller. And now I have to deal with it. Y'all, when I tell you my pain last night was, if there was a chart 1 to 10, it was 5 billion. Like, it was horrifying. Horrifying. I was having muscle spasms throughout my whole entire body for 2-3 hours. I was so bad I almost threw up of the pain, and I couldn't even pick up my phone to call Dino and ask him to please find my ibuprofen. Couldn't go pee. Don't worry, I did not pee myself. Almost did, but I didn't. The pain was excruciating in my left hip that has the impingement of the nerve. So they both have impingements, but it's the worst. The pain has been nonstop since I've been walking every day for over 2-3 weeks now, and the pain is just getting worse every day. If I was to listen to a rheumatologist, I would not be walking because walking is irritating it. So both my hips are bone on bone, completely bone on bone, and they have multiple spurs on the hip bone and the leg joint that goes in, like the little round thing. They are covered in bone spurs all around it. No, I can't have any kind of surgery. It's not possible. So, especially if you're having a mast cell activation syndrome attack type deal, like I'm already having allergic reactions to things I'm not allergic to, and I am allergic to all the sleeping crap. So, yeah. So I'm just stilling. And am I listening and laying in bed like I'm supposed to be so the pain won't be so bad? No, because there's no making it better by laying in bed. And there's really no making it worse. It's already as bad as it can get. The only thing I can do is try to make it better by making my weight drop, right? Build some muscles, make my weight drop is the only thing I can think of. Especially my thighs. If I could get my thighs, because I was in a lot of pain before, losing all the weight before. But if I can get my thighs to go down, my legs can close more, right? Because I have these big ass thighs pushing my hips farther apart, and my hips could come closer together. If I did not have that going on, I tried doing some squats yesterday. Ain't happening. Ain't happening. My knees are too shot. But I'm trying, even though I'm dying of pain. And yes, I feel the pain even with the ibuprofen. So the 800 milligram can knock out migraines, back pain, and everything for about 4 hours. The hip pain is so bad, it just dulls it. It does not take it away. It brings it down to a 6. I'm having trouble pushing with one hand, but it brings it down to, oh my gosh, y'all, I'm sweating. It brings it down to a 6, which is livable. I'm not going to throw up with a 6, and I can walk around the circle because I'm determined. The old me, last year me, was very depressed because of the pain and being sick with my stomach 24/7 and getting too depressed more and more every day that I didn't walk in circles. I just laid and did my garden and laid and did my garden. So we're fixing that. And Carnivore is helping change my mindset. All right, Freya, if mommy's sweating, you're sweating. Let's go inside. Well, at least go put you inside because mommy needs to get to work on more garden stuff. I thought I was done, but this is not Freya now. This is Sharky. He was waiting at the door, and as soon as I took it off of her, the harness, he jumped into the little slots to put it on himself. The hair had to go up. Y'all, it is so friggin' thick. So when she was dyeing my hair, she's seen my hair 14, 15 plus years. And it was really, really thick. And then once I went keto, it got thinned out and never got thick again. It's gone through damage. And she's like, girl, your hair is thicker than it was in the beginning. Now I know there's a good chance, and within 90 days of starting new diets, that your hair can thin out and start falling out. That's why I didn't have her thin it out. Because otherwise I would have had her thin it out. Because it's so hot. So hot. Okay, gotta check my mouth. Okay, I think I've gotten sunburn, y'all. I've been out here forever. Dino's over there talking to himself because I told him I was going inside to go ahead and have my dinner because I'm hungry. And I've decided I'm going to eat while I'm at home when I'm hungry. And I might be going somewhere to pick some stuff up in a little bit. Then I wouldn't get to eat for hours. I think it's 3. I don't know. I'll let you know. I'm gonna go inside and get my food together. Alright, so here's my leftover ground beef picanha thing from yesterday. I have no idea how much. I did not measure. I have a half an ounce of cheese that I just grated and 1 tablespoon of butter. Alright, so it's going to be a little dark because I'm outside and it's very, very cloudy. So, welcome to my channel, Fat to Keto. My friends call me Jelly. My highest weight was 434. My lowest weight was 157.5, I believe. And I went from 368 to that on keto. And then ended up with the Delta version that gave me long haul, which gave me mast cell activation syndrome, which caused me to bloat up and gain almost 100 pounds back. So, on January 6th, I was 255. This is just a recap for anyone new who or have not seen most of my videos. 255, and that is when I learned I have a severely high histamine intolerance. And I needed to go low histamine carnivore version because I cannot do the apples and all the other stuff that is on a low histamine diet because I am also insulin resistant. Even though I have a great A1C of 5.4, even when I eat bad things, I have polycystic ovary syndrome that will eventually go back to type 2 diabetes like I used to have. My high blood pressure did come back and I did have to start taking medicine again. Now, my weight isn't moving as fast as I would like. The first month I lost over almost 30 pounds. The next month I lost what, 6? I don't know. Equal about a total of 30 something pounds total. But I have bloated up 5 pounds this week. I don't know if it's from my electrolytes or because I'm in pain. And I'm taking ibuprofen, 800 milligrams every 78 hours. I did not take one today. I was better today. I am working my butt off, sweating my butt in the garden. So if I measure everything and not with a tablespoon, not with a scoop, not with cups, with a measuring scale, a good one that is perfect. Okay, so no one can ever come at me ever and say, it's calories in, calories out. Bitch, no, it's not. No, it's not. Because if that was true, I would have lost 20 pounds this month and last month, easy. Okay, I barely eat anywhere between 1,200 and maybe 1,700 last month. Most days were around 900 that I was tracking or less because I did not feel like eating. And I get 10,000 plus steps a day paced. I am going fast on those steps, okay? I am literally moving and shoveling tons and tons and tons of cubic feet of friggin' dirt. I am so physical, it's not even funny, okay? I am barely sitting at all, and I'm in so much pain. Okay. The bottom of my stomach's very swollen, and I think that time of the month is coming because I've been having all those cravings the last 2 weeks. I usually start my cravings about 10 days beforehand, and it's deli meat. I also crave deli meat when I'm low on salt, and that's why I was doing some electrolytes this week. But I've been known to put on weight, even doing the non-flavor electrolytes. Now, I did go and buy Redmond's Real Salt Relight electrolytes over keto chow. And why? One simple thing, acacia gum. I don't do so great with acacia gum, and that is one of the main reasons. Also, the watermelon lime actually tastes like watermelon lime, and I love it to death. And it's just my jam. You have to do what's best for you. You can buy it on the website, or you can just go buy it on Amazon. I bought it on Amazon. It's the same as that price. If you do a monthly subscription, it goes lower. I absolutely love it, and that's the one that I've ever had the least amount of problems with. So that's what I got. Now, also, the scale could have went up those 5 pounds because I'm putting on muscle. Or, you know, when you go to the gym, and because I was doing the weights too, and I'm doing weights right now, shoveling that dirt. Y'all, it's so much worse than the gym. It is so much worse. I am hitting parts of my body I didn't know existed. Shoveling. And it's not a joke. I mean, not a joke. Each bed is taking, let's see, 5 times 7, 35. cubic feet per bed of dirt. And I don't mean just normal light dirt. I mean compost, heavy, wet dirt. And we're going to have to probably put more on them. So I'm dying. And yes, your muscle will swell, which makes you, because you're ripping them apart and you're rebuilding, which makes you retain water. So that is, you know, this whole thing. Let me tell you about today. All right. First of all, it is March 17th. Happy St. Patrick's Day for the people who celebrate it. In the U.S., it's just a fun day. If you were not a Christian and you were in that island, if you're Irish, then most likely you don't celebrate it because you know why and what happened. So, but we are doing American version, and yes, I do have plenty of Irish in me. So this is what happened. I got this cute little dress on, and if I bend over, my whole booty showed, and I couldn't find any shorts that could fit me. Then I thought we were ready to go, and Dina went outside to do work. I'm like, I thought we were going. He said later. So I went to go change. Changed into another outfit. And then I sat down to look at the date so I could start recording. I'm like, oh no, it is the 17th. We need to change our clothes, right? So, changed my clothes. Added green to my eyeshadow. Like, had to redo makeup. Had to redo my hair. Everything had to get redone. Because I roll that way, right? Okay, so I've changed 3 times today. Redid my makeup twice, redid my hair 3 times because I wasn't satisfied the first time with the dress, and then changing again. So yeah, and it's only 12 o'clock. I don't know. I think this is day 70, but don't kill me if I say it wrong. I don't know. I haven't put yesterday's video together, so this is 70 or 71, somewhere around there, of doing this way of eating. I still feel great. Very, very minimum episodes with my stomach, which is a miracle. I have way more energy. I am having trouble sleeping at night. It's like 1 before I fall asleep, and then I wake up at 8 or I wake up at 10. Like today I woke up at 8, but I just could not get out of bed. I was so exhausted. So there's that. Also, if I don't make a lot of videos this week, it's because my dad's going in the surgery and I have to drive him, and who knows what's going to happen. I will keep y'all updated on that, though. There was something else I wanted to tell you. I'm redoing my whole porch, so it's a mess behind me because the furniture has been moved a million times because we put some lights up, and I will show you that when it's all done. Haven't eaten. Wanted to eat before we left the house and then changed my mind. Had 1 coffee, about to make another, and then we're going. Oh, if you watch, I got a comment on Wendy's video. It was funny when Harry said, if you don't know, it's Loving on Keto channel. So when Harry said he wants to taste his toast, I agree with him. I hate plain bread. Plain bread for a sandwich is fine because you're putting mustard, you're putting mayonnaise. You know, you don't really taste the bread. You taste all the innards. But when you're having just toast, I want to taste it, which means it needs to be brown, a very, very dark tan, or otherwise it doesn't taste like crap to me, like nothing. Like, I agree. Also agreed with Wendy. My sister liked that Nesquik crap, and I hated it. I also hated all the 99 cereals she liked. I only liked honeycombs. Like, it's funny how we have all these different tastes in the world. But yeah, I want to comment that later on her video, and the only way I'm going to remember and watch, I probably won't remember, is to rewatch this when I'm editing it, right? I don't know. I don't edit my okays out. I don't edit this out or that out because it's just me. Like, if I'm talking to you in person, you're going to hear me talk like that. That's just me. I'm from Florida. I lived there all my life. I have severe ADHD, so my brain goes a little too fast. It needs a second. So you will get some ums. You will get some okays because my brain has already said everything. And now my mouth's got to catch up with my brain. And sometimes I need a little pause because my brain's like a mile down the road and I need to wind it back in. So yeah. Alright, I'll show you my little outfit. Just did, it's all different shades of green because I don't have any that's identical. This is a more brighter green. I did the little orangey color. And then this is a more gray green, but it is green. I don't know if you can see it on the camera. Dino doesn't see all the colors. Most people don't. And this I know for sure because we went to the eye doctor together and I flew through all of them. I passed all of them and he couldn't. Neither could Haley. But I've always had that ability I can distinguish between every single peach color, every single shades of pinks, reds, blues, green. Most people cannot. That is not an uncommon thing at all. It's uncommon to be able to see all the shades. So, and then this one's more like a army green, probably maybe coming off black because it's so dark in here. But I'm ready. Like I said, I was 226 on the scale, so technically I went up like 4 pounds. But this is what we're looking with. I have no body shape wear. I don't do the body shape wear. Nothing tight, so nothing sucking in. So right now I really don't have much loose skin. A little on my thighs because I have so much fat still filling the loose skin. Well, skin, and we'll see what I end up with. The first time around, my thighs were horrible. But they were so big. Y'all, if you did not see, like, I wished I had the video. Okay, the pictures in the intro, me and Pink, and I got that big giant round face. That is not the biggest. That is not the biggest. I weighed 100 pounds more than that picture. Okay, that was not my biggest. I don't have pictures of my biggest because it was with an ex. It's the only time I allowed was when we got married, and they didn't like how they looked in the pictures. This is like 2016. They did not like how they looked in the pictures, so they would not give me copies. So, and those were the only pictures I had, and I was massive. Let me explain how big, right, this area of my body was. Okay, I wore a 5X sweatpants. Couldn't wear jeans or anything like that. All right, so this area of my body was so big that I couldn't use a normal stall. I couldn't, even if I turned, my stomach was huge, so I couldn't get through the door. And if I did get through the door, there was no getting on the potty because my legs were smushed too much with the walls. And I couldn't clean up if I did that. I had to use a handicapped stall. So for me to tell you, right this minute, I really don't have loose skin. And if you saw me back at 155 and barely had loose skin, it is a miracle. Because I should have had a massive, I should be those people on TikTok and all these other things swinging all this skin around that you watch those women do, which I find embarrassing. But they're owning their skin, I guess. But here are the difference. One, some of them did weight loss surgery, which means they're not getting enough protein and fat in their diet. Not really. Two, they take those shots. It comes off super, super fast. Your skin does not have time to catch up. Not this journey because I can't see anything tight on me this journey, but my whole last journey, all my tank tops were skin tight. I wore them 1 to 2 size too small to suck in like a corset. Okay, because I was afraid to lose skin. This time, I can't do it. I can't do it. My tank tops are 1 size too big. I just, because of stomach issues, cannot have tight things on my stomach at all. Okay, 2, I found collagen right away. Right away. And started doing collagen every day. And I have non-stop since like 2017. It might have been 2018, like the beginning of my journey right there, because I started September 2017. I started the journey, and then I watched Megan and Matt. Right, it's been a while since I've seen them. Keto Connect, and they were talking about collagen and but I don't know. I didn't start because of them. I started because of, oh my gosh, he changed his name on his channels, and now I don't remember, and he doesn't really do it anymore, and it was Sundays with Sarah is what I can remember, or sometimes with Sarah. When they changed it again, their episodes, hold holy crap, I'm not even subscribed to him anymore. I don't even know if he makes channels. Like, I just realized I haven't seen him in a year or two. Anyways, he was doing Elements. Was that Element? I don't know. He was doing one collagen, and I loved, and that's the one I was doing. But they changed some of the ingredients, and I got desperately ill, and then found Perfect Keto. It's driving me crazy thinking what the heck was his name, like his old name and new name. I cannot remember it. It's gonna drive me nuts. I will remember it later and be like, oh yeah. But anyways, hopefully Dino's ready now. So there's no food for me to show you yet or nothing because I haven't eaten. That's gonna drive me crazy, y'all. I know his logo had like green. And maybe some of y'all know exactly who I'm talking about, and you can tell me if I haven't figured it out yet. But yeah, let me go see if Dino's ready because I really want to get going and get back, and so much going on. So, because like I said, it's Sunday, then I have Monday and Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. My week. Oh, Monday's gonna be busy too. I forgot. I have to take Kaylee tomorrow to her appointment. Y'all, there's an appointment every day that I have to drive people to. Not me, just them. Whew. By the way, his name is Aaron. So, yeah, I'm sure some of y'all know exactly who I'm talking about. Alright, it is 7:30 and we are just getting home. Well, I dropped Dino off about an hour ago and I had to take Haley to go to the store and pick something up for tomorrow. Yeah. Well, we were out over an hour and 30 minutes away from the house. Like I said, I didn't have time to eat before we left this morning because I didn't feel like eating, which I probably should have. I got desperately ill again. I'm really nauseous, dizzy, almost passing out. Everything kept going black, and I was not recovering this time. And we were really far from the house, but thank God we were only a few steps from Harris Teeter. So I did go get a quarter pound, so like 6 little slices, a boar's head. No salt, no flavoring, no nitrates, no hormone, turkey breast. Where I was able to eat with 100% with no problem. I've never in my life had a problem with it. But I wasn't doing processed food. But that's all I've had to eat today. And I honestly do not feel like cooking, so that's probably all I'm going to have. If I decide otherwise, I will let y'all know. Okay, just a quick thing before I start working on my porch. It was hard for me to eat the deli meat. One, when I say I've been craving deli meat, it is never turkey, y'all. It is roast beef, pepperoni, salami, ham, any other kind in the world other than turkey. I am not a turkey fan. But one, it had no salt. It had, I know, you're like, but you're supposed to eat salt. No, deli meat and salt with me are not friends. I'll always get the salt-free or the lowest salt ones. It was the cleanest. It had no seasonings. I knew I would have 0 problems with it. And it actually didn't taste bad. Normally I hate it. But after doing carnivore for so long, it actually didn't taste bad. I did end up throwing a slice away because by the time I got home, it would be too hot. But I was too full. I couldn't eat it. And I got no cheese, just that. And I came home and I was like, I'm going to eat some picanha. Y'all, I ain't got none. I ain't got none until tomorrow, and I don't want eggs. So that was the best option for me. And that was not a desired option, because a desired option, like I said, would have been pepperoni, salami, ham. It was really hard not to get ham and to choose the cleaner option, at least in my opinion, cleaner. But I had 0 issues, none at all, not even a tiny bit. But I have never, ever, ever had issues with boarheads meats of any of them, because I always buy low sodium of all of them, or the pink. They have some pink Himalayan salt ones. I buy those. But other brands I do have a lot of problems with. And my other option was to go eat wings, the buffalo wings, because they were over there. But I probably would have got sick. Go to Texas Roadhouse and have a steak and salad, I would have gotten sick. Who knows what ingredients and seasonings and all that is in there. I felt the safest, cleanest, less ingredient item would be Harris Teeter's Deli for that. And that's what I got. And it worked for right then. Like, I didn't get sick. That's all that matters. And there's tons of carnivores who do deli meats. So deli meats and cheeses. So nobody can come at me for that. Is it low histamine? Well, low histamine diet means you eat things that don't affect you. You start with a lower histamine list and work your way up that list, because just because strawberries is a high histamine thing doesn't mean everyone can't have it who has histamine issues. It means it's more likely for you to have a reaction to it, but it doesn't mean you're not going to be the person who don't have a reaction to it, right? That is what it means. I know canned foods I have reactions to. Okay, I know deli meats like pepperoni, salami, all but one ham, which they did not have. I know I have swelling beyond belief from it. I retain water really bad when I have it, and the pepperoni and the salami, I end up throwing up when I eat it. So I know those items don't settle in my body. So I did the smartest choice with the options I had. Like I said, I was nowhere near home, and we didn't come home until about 4 hours later because we weren't planning on it. It was my day out. I didn't get to go out for my birthday, so it was my day out. We went over to Southern Pines and we did shopping. We hit all the stores. I mean, we went to Ross, we went to Burlington, we went to their new Dollar Tree, when we went to Bell's, we went to their new Harbor Freight, some other places which I don't remember. Oh, GameStop. I spent my birthday money that Dino gave me, plus a little more. I bought myself a adorable Xbox controller for my computer, and I will totally show y'all that. I had bought me one. I didn't need one because I bought me one 2 months back, but it's ugly. I don't like it. It's blue. I haven't even used it. Not a fan of it at all. And I found one that I will never find again, and I will show y'all in a minute. Never ever find in my lifetime. So I got that. And I got tons of cute things for my porch, including this froggy. So I can decorate my porch, because I have all the decorations for like fall. I have all the decorations for Christmas. And I have decorations for if I just want to do summer, spring kind of like together, like I have. But I decided for summer and spring to do my favorite style, which is boho, and that's the style I had on my back porch for years. So I decided to just take it from now until then, until fall, with boho. So that is why this is here. Because boho is just like a collection of different themes, right? So we are going to, well, I am going to be doing that. Dino helped me with the lighting already. And that's why it's kind of dark on here, because we're working on that. I am getting some flooring later, but I picked out 2 rugs, and I was going to test which rug I want and take the other one back. But I think I'm keeping both. Just saying. Just saying. But anyways, that's what I'm going to be doing. I am hungry, so I might eat eggs in a little bit, but I really don't want eggs. I really don't. Let me show you some of the stuff I got, and I'll show you how I put it together. Okay, so after I found the rug, I went back and bought these. Okay, you'll see them better later, but they were at Burlington. And I usually don't buy fake flowers because they cost too much, but I love this one. This was like $7 something. This one is $10. This one was the most expensive, I think. No, $12.99. The one in the back was $16 something. Like I said, Dino had gave me birthday money that I have not used yet. So they are going to be put out. Let's see. Do I have, a sneak peek on one of the rugs? Here is one of them. So the rugs is why I'm going with this theme. But yeah, I'll show y'all when I'm done. Alright, so this is the controller. Cherry Blossom. I have never seen Cherry Blossom before. This is the brand. Yeah, the PDP. It is so pretty. Plus, you know, I had to get this because I like to collect these pop vinyls.